Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by golden fields, there lived a young boy named Tunde. Tunde was different. While other children ran through the fields laughing and playing, Tunde would sit alone on a small hill just outside the village. Talking to the wind, "Hello," he would whisper, "Are you there today?" The villagers thought it was strange. Some laughed, some shook their heads, even his friends stopped inviting him to play. But Tunde didn't mind, because the wind always answered him, not with words, but with gentle whispers through the trees, soft touches against his skin, and a calming presence that made him feel seen. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Tunde sat on his hill again. "I feel lonely today," he said quietly. The wind blew softly around him, then stronger still. The leaves danced wildly, and for a moment, it felt like the wind was wrapping him in a hug. Tunde smiled. "You always understand me," he said. Days passed, and something unusual began to happen in the village. The crops started to dry, the rivers grew smaller, the air became heavy and still. There was no wind, none at all. The villagers grew worried. "This has never happened before," the elders said. Without the wind, the land was suffering. But Tunde noticed something else. The wind wasn't gone. It was just quiet, waiting. That night, Tunde ran to his hill. "Please," he cried out, "why did you leave?" For the first time, the silence felt loud. And a breeze. And a whisper. Nothing. Tunde fell to his knees. "I need you," he said, tears in his eyes. "They need you." Suddenly, a soft breeze brushed past him. Then came a stronger gust. The trees began to sway again, and in that moment, Tunde understood. The wind had not left. It was waiting for someone to listen. The next morning, Tunde ran into the village. "The wind is still here," he shouted. "You just have to listen." The villagers were confused, but they followed him to the hill. "Close your eyes," Tunde said. "Be still." At first, nothing happened. Then, a gentle breeze passed through, soft, calm, alive. The villagers opened their eyes in wonder. The wind returned. The crops slowly began to recover. The rivers flowed again. And from that day on, the villagers never called Tunde strange again. They called him the listener. And Tunde, he still visited the hill every evening, still spoke to the wind. But now, he wasn't alone, because sometimes the whole village came to listen too. Moral for ending voiceover: sometimes the answers we seek are not loud. They are waiting in the quiet.